Okay, so I just got finished up with my trading session for the day. I took one trade on the Dow Jones once again today. As you can see, I ended up making around $115 in 10 of my PA Apex accounts. So in total, made just over $1,100 in profit on the day. So I actually took this trade live inside my inner circle group. If you guys don't know, I trade live every single day on Zoom with my private group. So that being said, let's go ahead and roll the replay from this trade I took this morning.
Good morning, guys. Welcome. How we doing? All right, so let's go over what we're watching. First things first, let's go over to gold. The reason I didn't like gold today, well, we're slightly in an uptrend. We didn't have like good pre-market candles. Obviously, you can see how choppy it was. I wanted to see us get above 624 and then pull back to it. That would have been good for longs, but you can see we never got there. I didn't think we would. And then we can go over to ES. So on ES here, we are currently in this range. We got CPI news ripped up to our resistance. So ideally we get above resistance. It's also looking at YM, which could be the play. And we have this old resistance. I'm just watching this YM here. Seems to have the strongest trend. Like it still held this CPI low. Yeah, I'm gonna enter this thing long here. I'm gonna stop at around 70. That thing just sold all the way off. What is that? So far, we're just chopping around. Not ideal. Let's see if we can break this last high at 115. Like a takeaway from getting filled there. Jeez. Oh, come on. Okay, just got filled half or trimmed half. Throwing the stop at break even. Cancel my stop loss. And I'm gonna hold this to new highs if we get there. Or like this new high. So 160-ish. I could trim a little bit more before that on this resistance, but we'll see what the volume looks like. All right, there's new highs. I'm moving my stop. Can't see. Like 107. I'm just gonna lock in a little bit more just in case. We are at resistance here. Yeah, fully out of that.
Okay, so just kind of explain this trade. As you can see, once again, it was a pretty simple trade. There is one thing I want to talk about that you may be a little confused on. So as you can see, the main thing was we got CPI data this morning, right? Now, I'm also going to zoom out to a 30-minute time frame, and we can just see, obviously, the trend is up, from when we got the election news. And we pulled back a little bit these past few days, but it was holding our main support down here, right? So this is just a small pullback in the grand scheme of things. And we ended up bouncing off the support, like I said. CPI kind of shot us up forward. So with all that kind of in mind, longs were looking like the play today as long as we held the levels I wanted us to hold. So now if we go to our smaller time frame, right, we can kind of zoom in more. We can see this is the main support level I wanted us to hold. This is old resistance from pre-market. We broke through it when CPI data came out this morning at 8:30 Eastern time. And what do we see? Right, market opened up right here, 7:30 my time. We kind of just chopped around for a bit. Again, I didn't want to play any shorts because I was only looking for longs based on the bigger trend. And again, we got this pullback to VWAP. We held the support level, dipped below it. We got big volume coming in. And what happened is we started getting this intense move up, okay? So we pretty much rallied up almost 150 points from the lows to where we started to slow down a little bit, right? Right here is where we started to slow down on these two Heikin-Ashi candles here. And then what happened? These next two candles, we got this light pullback. We got this small red candle. Okay, the sellers gave the buyers a little bit of the discount and, to kind of test the demand. As you can see, buyers stepped in right away. This candle closed towards the top, right? So it closed way up here. And this is where I took my entry, right? We got a small pullback. Sellers gave a little bit of a discount. Buyers said, yep, I like that price. They pushed it back up immediately. Saw aggressive buying coming in. Like I said, this is a Heikin-Ashi candle, but on the regular candle, this candle closed pretty good. It closed towards the top of this candle. And this is actually where I entered my position. Now, the main thing I was missing was this RMAC confirmation, or at least if you're all the way zoomed out, right? You guys know I use this RMAC indicator. And the main confirmation is if we're above the top line, that's confirmation to get in long. Now, this indicator is kind of skewed based on what the chart can see. Okay, and a lot of times when we get massive news like this can kind of screw up the indicator for the rest of the day because it's so unbalanced from this massive buying we got. Again, because of news, right? It's not like this naturally happened. So what I did was I basically just kind of hid this and I wanted to look at, okay, what does the RMAC look like intraday? As you can see, what happened? We broke the top line right here when we started consolidating. We got this light pullback. We held the top line, right? Telling us the market's still bullish, the trend is still bullish. And based on price action, right? Intense move up, very light pullback compared to this move up. So everything was there. So as soon as I saw this candle, the RMAC indicator was pointing up. It was holding above the top line. This candle closed good. It was a light pullback, right? Everything was there. If you guys don't know how I trade already, I'm a trend pullback trader, right? So I'm getting in on those small pullbacks. We still had some room to run to this next resistance, right? From CPI and from the opening. Now, as you saw, I was able to trim some at my 1-to-1 risk reward up here. And then I trimmed a little bit more towards this resistance. I really wanted to see new highs, which we eventually got. But as you saw, unfortunately, I got stopped out on this quick move down. So that was my trade. Again, pretty simple trade, nothing too complicated about it. It's the same setup I always take. So this is how I end up making the $1,100 profit on the day. So anyways, guys, that was my one only trade for the day. I hope you guys all had a great trading day yourself. And real quick before you guys go, I want to let you know that if you guys are interested in joining my coaching program, I have some more spots available. I'm looking for a few more motivated people who are committed to becoming a profitable day trader. So if you still feel like you're struggling with trading, you need more help, you need a system to follow. Inside my coaching program, I'll personally teach you my strategy for 30 days. I'll personally be reviewing your trades that you take, and I'll even be trading live with you on Zoom Monday through Friday. Like you saw from that live trade I took today, you can be a part of those calls. So if you're interested in joining this coaching program, All you have to do is go to the first link in the description below. It'll take you over to my Instagram account. Just message me the word trading so I know it's from you. And I just want to ask you a few questions to make sure we'd be a good fit to work together. And I'll send you all the details from there. So once again, that's the first link in the description below. It'll take you to my Instagram account. Just DM me the word trading and I'll send you all the details from there. With that being said, guys, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for another day of trading. I believe we have PPI news tomorrow. So we'll go and see what that looks like. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at market open.